Hello and welcome back to Loresworn Chronicles Crusader Kings, where we are playing as the Kingdom of Curonia, currently led by King Viestur's the Sword of Perkunas. We are spreading the Dievturiba religion. I haven't talked a lot about the religion, and this is something I've been going back and forth with on scripts I've been writing for the lore videos. It's difficult to describe because we did reform it to be this. Decentralized. There's no religious head necessarily. We do have holy books. We have standardized liturgy and all that stuff. But it's not like we can go into alt history mode and just compare it to other religions that existed at the time, because it is very different. Actually, I think the thing that's probably would be most similar to, as it has come about in this particular scenario, would probably be most similar to Hinduism, because that's a polytheistic Indo-European religion that sort of developed codified holy books and not even necessarily a church, though, in the way that we would understand it in a European context. By itself, in isolation, as opposed to, if you guys read the super old Crusader Kings Chronicles that I did on PC Gamer, that was very different, where I took the Norse Restoration as being definitely Christian influenced. They modeled themselves off of what they had seen from other organized religions in a lot of ways. So I'm not sure quite how to go about it yet. We have people in the comments who are actually practitioners of Baltic paganism that I feel like I don't want to, go off and make up a bunch of crap that's going to demonstrate my my non-expert status on that. So, if you guys have any suggestions about how in the lore we should sort of describe this religion, that's something I would definitely like to hear about. Anyway, in the meantime, let's conquer the Gulf of Danzig here. Let's see, this isn't a super important war, or this isn't a super dangerous war, I should say. Let's read the Trails of the Birds. Bad omens. Oh noes. And also, apparently this is a fairly heavily fortified area. We're going to actually need to raise some domain troops to do this. Okay. So if you remember last time we were visiting this dude, the time has finally come for me to leave Novasil and return to my own realm. Living with High Chief Shkei's tribes was certainly an interesting experience. By going to personally meet the new converts, I have done everything in my power to put these pagans on the right path. Or these... we are pagans as far as the traditional definition of pagan, but... Oh yeah, I can go into hiding because there's still someone trying to kill me. Apparently, I inherited the county of Lanema. Somebody who died without an heir. So let's... Wrong type of holding. Oh, because it's tribal. Yeah, let's find somebody to plunk down here. Search realm, we're going to load filter slot number 1. This guy looks great. There you go. Alright. Oh, and apparently we inherited a shitty retinue from him as well. Oh, they were voting for Gastile again. We don't want him to be the heir. Come on. Hopefully they'll vote for Princess Zoigza. She's the one we want. Okay. What else was... Okay, Diviner is idle. So we want you to continue proselytizing. Here looks good. And what was the other thing I was going to look at? Oh yeah, I was going to look and see if we could change any laws. Religious title revocation is allowed. Can't get the next level of tolerance yet. I think I will bump up our majesty, though. Those short reign years will be nice to cut back on those. Also, let's start improving the general quality of our army here. Focusing on heavy infantry first. Go ahead and bump up each of these one tick too. Since we're not rushing for anything, we don't really need to keep our tech research so focused. Alright, now we have enough to siege this place. Hopefully we can siege it down. Okay, many warriors have gathered in the Great Hall tonight. Dinner has just started and I already feel eager to test my mettle against one of them. It has been some time since we had a good flitting. There are plenty of candidates known for their crude manners and their sharp tongue for me to choose from. Let's see. I'll go after the sharpest tongue here. I like a challenge. Okay, I stand up and shout Ulyana's name in the dining hall, catching many warriors' attention and challenge her to a flitting. Now I only need to decide what subject will cut deep. So, lustful, envious, and shy, which I believe she's both. Oh no, she's envious and gregarious. Ambitious and proud. Or kind. Okay, so we're going to say... Ulyana's face is so grotesque it scares wolves and cracks stone. Which isn't really true, but maybe it'll get under her skin. Ulyana asks, how does it feel to be the disgrace of my family, a weak link destined to utterly destroy the ancient legacy of my dynasty? I don't know there's really any, I don't know that there's really any truth to that. I think I'm doing a pretty good job so far. I lost my temper, seeing that I was unable to rebuke Ulyana's insults. The crowd quickly sided with her, ensuring victory. I would have won that. Like me in real life, I would have won that. Where's a drink for both of us? Okay, so... lose some prestige and renown, that's okay. That's fine. Alright. So the trick is to demand this before the rebellion ends. You realize that to become a great fighter, you would need to get in better shape. There's a great path in the nearby woods that would be excellent for running. Let's go running. Apparently I am just now deciding I need to become a great warrior at age 56 when I'm already one of the best warriors in the realm. Alright. I guess we're marching to Scandinavia. Okay, Gastile died. Took some people prisoner. Now they want Longcogveni. 38-year-old. He is the son of Baisa. Not bad stats, but not great either. Kind of a mediocre king. Alright, I have gained the Roth trait. Who the heck are these guys? Oh, they're Bukal. What is... I always forget what Bukal's actual culture is. I know they're ruled over by a Carantanian Slavic Muslim, but what is their... Khazars, Russian, Volhynian... They're kind of a melting pot. They're kind of just a diverse group of clans that don't really have a strong national identity from what it seems like. Yeah, okay. See if we can... No, see. Alright, we might have to split up our army because we can't let them take back the province we want. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you. You've chosen the correct heir. Commander, make sure he's not craven. On the contrary, he is brave. If you don't know that, you never, no matter how high their martial skill is, you never really want a craven general leading any flanks of your army, because it's an automatic reduction in morale, and it can end very poorly for you. Looks like the Christian Polish king is very decisively going to put down this revolt, so we are likely going to see Christian Poland in our lifetime. Iconoclast Christian Poland at that. Why do we keep losing all of our commanders? Boris, you will do just fine. His name's Boris. Is he Russian? Commander. Boris of Polotsk. He is Russian. How much of our realm is Russian at this point? Oops, wrong tab. Yeah, we've got a little Russian corridor in here, kinda. Interesting. Alright, Kinsman. Sounds good. This is our current heir's son. Did not inherit any of her special genetic traits. Calling Jemtland in. Okay. So we are now at war with these guys as well. I just want to take this county before the Finnish king puts down the revolt. No! Don't pick him. Oh yeah, somebody reminded me that I can go in here and look at why they're voting the way they are, I think. I don't remember where that is, though. So, if someone wants to remind me in the comments where that button is. Well, I'm recording like 8 episodes in a row today because we're actually moving. There's going to be a channel update video about that soon. Yeah, we'll send them some more money. Jeez. Yeah. Generous offer, much appreciated. Thank you. Yeah, so I'm going to be recording like 8 different episodes today, so if you post anything in the comments now, I won't actually be able to react to it until like February. Okay, cool. We won. We're good. Force demands. We won the conquest of Slupsk. Let's go ahead and screenshot that. We're going to send our army home, and then we're going to go to war with the other side of the revolt. The legitimate king of Finland. Let's see. I apparently failed another duel mission. Okay, this is my request. If anybody from the CK2 team is watching this, I want a flag at the top of the screen, little icon, for when you have an unfulfilled society mission, because I never remember them. I also want a little flag when you have the ability to change a law, because I never remember to check that. Those 2 things would make me very happy. Thank you, I appreciate it. Alright, this guy. We're going to grant him the county of Slupsk. We are going to educate a child. We are going to select a new spy master. 27, and he really likes me. That's perfect, because somebody is still trying to kill me right now. We're going to worship the ancestors. We're going to ask for prosperity and growth in the realm. We will sacrifice a human being if need be. But first we're going to see if any of them are worth money, because money is more important than the gods. As I always say. Alright, yep. We're gonna sacrifice one of our prisoners. Fantastic. Let's see. I think we have a couple of your family members, actually. Cool. One more? Is there one more? Yes, thank you. 10 more gold, please. Alright, cool. Court physician has shared some of his latest ideas with me. Yeah, I will always pay for patronage in the realm. Being great warriors, worshipping Perkunas, being terrible parents, and always patronizing the sciences are the 4 pillars of Curonian governance. So, I'll obligate this vassal. We're not going to be handing out lands to anyone. Very good. Discouraged from factionalism. I like it. Alright, stand down. What's our retinue cap looking like? We are still maxed out on that. So let us declare war on the King of Finland. What do you say? He's a pretty good looking dude. Not gonna lie. Holy war over Pomerania. Council approved. We're gonna call up our personal domain troops again. And that will put us right by the holy site of Arcona, which we will have to take from the Christian Poles. Let's read... How much did... Finland's not a threat. Let's read some birds. The birds were good to us today. The birds were good. One sec. Okay. Do not understand fear. I did not understand fear before, but once you felt your legs shake and teeth chatter with fear... Okay, so... No longer brave. And apparently the fact that I lost the brave trait made them more likely to support the heir that I wanted? I don't know. Sudaslav the Whiner has been killed in a duel, so... I mean... Don't want to speak ill of the dead, but I was getting tired of hearing his whining. I'm not going to miss him that much. Yeah, they're not really going to be able to hold up to this. Rumor has it that your courtier has been influenced by his guardian's splendor. I don't know who this kid is. Why should I care? He likes Norse culture. Let's see. As she's growing older, I can see that other random courtiers, she can learn on her own. If it's not my kid, I don't care. Is it one of my vassals' kids? Then I might care. Dead, dead. Is she even... I don't know. I don't know. She ended up at my court somehow, and now I'm supposed to be responsible for her or something. The level of indignation I feel when Crusader Kings bugs me with stuff that I don't feel like I should have to care about it seems like actually pretty disproportionate. Okay, you want me to spar this guy? He looks like an absolute scrub. I will be happy to do this. I may or may not remember to do it, but in general, I'd be happy to do it. In principle, I would be happy to do it. In practice, I might get caught up in other things. Alright, I'm going to become friends with Dardedza, who is a granddaughter of Baisa. And knowing Viester's proclivities, if she is a relative of his in her 20s, he may end up sleeping with her at some point. Okay. Just gotta get the Finns to surrender, which is requiring us to march all over Scandinavia. My vassal chiefess Liga, who is currently in jail, apparently she is somehow getting messages in jail about the latest gossip on my advisors and is sending me advice from jail in Caesarea. You know what? You're not here right now. So... Well, he does have much better stats. Who did I make steward? It's somebody that I wanted to placate, right? Dobrov, Sedovia. Their stats aren't even that different. Just come, we'll talk when you're not in jail. I don't have time to articulate the particulars of this conversation with you through clandestine letters sent to a prison cell. Boulay has published his new theory and apparently has become the laughingstock of the entire medical community. It is being read as entertainment by scholars throughout the realm. Alright. Well, being the laughingstock of the medical community historically sometimes meant you were actually right, and we're about to discover something that would save millions of lives, so I think we should give him at least a little bit of credit for that. The last few seasons have been treating Kurtsema well, and by well I mean excellent. Trade is flourishing, and even most peasants seem fed and happy. While I do take some credit for this prosperity, I'm convinced my ancestors have been protecting us. Nice. So we are once again booming, thanks to the ancestors. Probably. Maybe. Probably not. Alright. I'm just gonna assault this. War isn't going quite as I thought it would. I lose more men per battle than I planned. Really? We've lost, like, not that many men so far. I don't need any help. This war will be over very soon. But believe me. Alright, where else? Okay, we're gonna have to march across into Norway, it looks like. They need to nerf elective Gavelkind. If Saxony has remained this large and this powerful for this long, either they're not having a lot of kids or they need to nerf elective Gavelkind. Well, still didn't get struck by lightning. Let's see. Stay out of factions. We always use people's sexuality to blackmail them in this country. We are not a progressive regime, to say the least. 99%, really? Really? Okay, there you go. That's what I wanted to hear. Okay, the Curonian Holy War for Pomerania has ended. We have won. Fantastic. Let's bring our troops home. Home is now a lot closer, actually. And let's find some new vassals. We want leader... No. There we go. Did I not load the filter? Can I give her land? Guess not. Okay. Yetidus. He's my marshal. I don't really want to send him away. He's a very good marshal. Alright, we're going to give you Stettin. And Damas. Yeah, you can have Wolgast. I was being really particular, I would search for diligent before handing shit out, and then like go in and check, well, is their heir diligent? Are all of their possible heirs diligent? But that's a little bit more micromanagey than probably most CK2 games warrant. Unless you're going for like a really difficult achievement or something. Probably don't need to pay that much attention. Okay, got some vassals usurping each other's titles, that's fine. Rando in my dungeon has been educated. I am being informed for some reason. Although it did remind me to ransom people. My wife Gareth has just asked me if I'm having an affair with Dyra. That's been going on for quite some time, if you're just now finding out about it. I mean, she's gay, so I feel like that's that should be something where it's just kind of like, well, I mean, what did you expect me to do? But maybe it's more of a prestige thing. Maybe she feels hurt that I didn't tell her about it. Anyway, I'm gonna admit it, but refuse to break up with Dyra. Let's see what happens. Like, I feel like we would have had an arrangement. Like, she's probably got other women she wants to see, right? Like, okay, maybe not. Maybe I failed. I failed to knock her from the moral high ground there. That was a miscalculation on my part. But she should be able to go see, you know, whoever she wants to see, since we're not compatible. Oh, come on. Don't elect this guy. I mean, his stats aren't awful, but I don't want you to elect him. Oh, what's everyone's grievances? Wrong government type. Wrong government type. Which one is dangerous? The Independence faction? That's not going to happen. I'm just going to let you know ahead of time. This guy really hates me. Because I destroyed his liege title and he's a zealous Slavic pagan. This guy destroyed liege. Yeah, it's all those people down in that area where I destroyed their liege title. They're not happy about that. Religious differences. What about you? High Chief of Polotsk. Considers me a foreigner. Listen, here's some money. You can be my champion. Just don't entertain this independence nonsense. We're almost bordering the Saxons, which is going to be interesting. Okay, cool. Tribal vassal adopted feudalism. Let's see, what does our government type screen look like? We are still a mostly tribal realm. But feudalism is spreading, however, slowly. And okay, so we're going to go to war with the Poles. This is a pretty big deal. This is our first war with a large Christian realm in 915 AD. The Poles are probably seen as the most likely saviors of Christendom at this point. They're, other than the Byzantines, the largest and most prosperous surviving Christian kingdom. Although many of their people are still Slavic pagans. So let's see how this goes. So they have 2,000 levies. Potential vassal and ally troops brings it up to about 10,000, or yeah, 10, 11 ish, and we have significantly less than that. But we also have a Holy Order, which is almost as large as his entire army by itself. So I think we can win this. I'm going to need to make sure all of my vassals are on board, though. So we're going to go through. This guy's never going to like me. This guy's never going to like me. This guy's never going to like me. Wants a seat on the council. No. We'll send him some money, though. This guy... We'll send him some money as well. We'll award some honorary titles. You can be Master of the Blade. You can be Master of the Bow. I'm also going to make you a Venerable Elder. Cool. Slandered. Zealous, Heretic. Okay, let's go by rank, because let's make sure that the people that we really care about, whether they like us or not, are going to be guys like this dude. I don't want to make him my cupbearer because that makes it a little too easy for him to assassinate me. Okay, I think we're good. I think we got this. All right, so that's actually where I'm going to end this episode. But next time, the clash between the Christian Poles and the pagan Curonians, the first major clash between Christianity and the new reformed pagan faith of Eastern Europe, is going to happen. And that will be an exciting milestone. Subscribe to the channel and click the notification thing if you had not already. If you have not already. You can find me on Twitter. I am at AsaTJ. That is ASATJ. You are watching Loresworn Gaming, and we will see you guys next time.